What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, back with another Game Card News Update. Today, we're speaking about SEC football in general. That divisional play will be dead in 3 years once Oklahoma and Texas come in. We're going to talk a little about that, how that will affect South Carolina. Also, overall, how that will affect the SEC. But before I go any further, I'm speaking too fast. Please join the Patreon. Yes, that's the best way to support the channel. So you go to patreon.com/Lucky Murray. The link will be, yes, in the description below. Also, buy the merch. Special merch coming soon. You don't want to miss it. So buy that in the description below. If you can't do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That let you know every time I drop a video. 3, share the video. Jumps out of time. Let's get to this, man. But I'm not going to hold y'all for this, man. I'm not going to hold y'all. So this is a Greenville News article that said that. So it says SEC football divisions are dead, and here's why you will miss them. So it says, so this is an opinion piece. It's not by Lucky Murray. So SEC divisionals are dead. I miss them, and if you don't, you never really got to know them. Since the day former Commissioner Roy Kramer stuck his heel in the SEC sand and dragged a jagged line, through the hearts of the league's footprint, splitting 12 teams into 2 competitive groups in 92, divisional play never failed to be compelling engine for the then revolutionary concept of conference title games. Ray's line started just west of Gainesville and snaked along I-75 north towards Chattanooga, separating Gators and Tigers, Volunteers and Rebels, and 2 kinds of Bulldogs along the way. The Northwest for there, as if an imaginary line could make Vanderbilt, Arkansas any more different. The outcome was made for TV for the outset, as 2 concurrent races in the league standings drove interest, ticket sales, and viewers rating alike. Winners at divisions for a berth in the SEC title game became a measuring stick for coaches and clearing their bar fueled credibility and contract extensions alike. A faction of hardcore SEC fans even began to talking on a sense of divisional pride, arguing over which side was tougher and tallying records to back up their claims. The West was 10-4 against the East last year in regular season play, and somehow on 2 bar stools 8 months later, that's still being talked about. Right? I'm not going to read this whole thing. People. Divisional play will hang around for 3 more seasons like a lame duck coach whose firing is inevitable. I said that wrong. Totally wrong, so please forgive me on that. Then gone for good once the league flips to a new schedule format to accommodate incomers Texas and Oklahoma's. Chalk it up to the price of progression, right? All right, we're going to start right there, man, because I'm not going to read all this stuff, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. So, in his opinion, it gave divisions a sense to want to win. But here's the thing with divisions, guys. Think about Carolina in 2011 when we lost. We was 11-2, but lost, I think, to a team in the West. Because we lost to the team in the West, then we could not play Georgia in the SEC championship game, right? So in your mind, you're like, okay, what does that mean? Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to explain it in just a second. I do think that divisional plays does hold up tools, but at the same time, it could mess you up. Like 11-2 South Carolina team should have went to the SEC championship game, even though we lost, I think, to Arkansas, Ole Miss. I forget who we lost it in that year. What this means is this. The best 2 teams are going to the SEC championship game. And I know right now we probably thinking like, man, Georgia, man, and Alabama, that's just going to be them every year. Not quite. I think it'll be good. I also think that, man, it's come to a time where, we're going to just beat each other up. There are going to be people in the playoffs with 3 losses. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that divisional play is going as bad, but at the same time, I don't know how you wouldn't not do it. I saw where they were saying that it was going to be 3 team divisions, but listen, top 2 teams make it. I think it's a gauntlet match. I think that my question is that how would they determine who's the best 2 teams if it's a non-SEC schedule matchup? Because if it's 14 teams, how can everybody play each other? So that's my question. I think they still need to figure out how that's going to work. I don't know. I don't get paid that much to figure that out. And then they talk about expansion. So you never really understand what's going to happen and what's going to happen. I know I said the same thing once, but follow me here, people. It's just a matter of time, man. It's going to be a super conference. I think the SEC in the next couple of years is going to be 20 teams. But so it's going to be like conferences. The SEC is going to have 2 conferences. They're going to have a conference champion, and then they're going to have, like a super champion or whatever. But let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Do you think that this is bad for college football? And if you like what you saw and you like what you keep seeing, watch the video here, subscribe here, right there, somewhere right there. Once again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update. SEC football is going to break up the division. Who cares? As long as we play the best, all newcomers, come one, come all. You know what you think about this comment section below. But like always, it's the next time, people.